What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people been asking me about LilDurk lately. A lot of people been asking me, hey, Truth, how you think LilDurk feel about the whole Lil J situation? To be honest with you, Durk is a major artist, big time, at the top of the game. I'm not sure if the Lil J coming home as far as the clout, the buzzing, kind of bother him as much as the impact. He done spent a lot of time kind of denouncing the ops, dissing them, dirty in their name. They were blackballed, whether people want to believe it or not. FBG was blackballed, and I don't think Durk did that purposely. I don't think Durk maliciously tried to blackball them. I just think Durk was in a position where he got around a lot of famous people. They were smoking, drinking. He was telling his life story. They trading war stories. Meek Mill's telling him about how he grew up. Durk telling him about people who he was into, where how people killed his cousins, all kind of bullshit like that. It's rumors and shit. So it's no way Meek Mills is gonna sign one of these guys because he got a relationship with Durk. Durk and them got a relationship with all the top people in the music business, so it was gonna be hard for those guys to get to come on. And I don't think Durk might have did that maliciously, just trading war stories, befriending people and gaining relationships to do that. So I do think Durk see it. I think Durk understand it. That's why you see Boss Top posting shit like, we ain't worried about no little ass wave. Surfers can't even ride on that. No, that's a big wave. I'm not sure if it's the biggest wave, but for a guy to get home and be home only a week, to drop an interview, damn near 4 million plus, video does 1 million views in like a day, that is big when you don't got Real Stop posting you. You don't got the Shade Room, Baller Alert, just to be doing that shit off your own grind, making that shit off your own muscle. I don't call that independent, I call that him dependent, doing that himself, so you can tell he got a lot of clout. A lot of people understand he was here a long time ago, so he buzzed. I think Durk sees that. One thing though, OTF kind of strong though. I don't think people understand that. Don't get me wrong, they mix up little shit with Memo 600 and other things like that. But as far as representing each other, those brothers, show strength in their numbers. You don't really see a lot of interviews with them. Kind of seem like Durk and the crew understands to stay away from a lot of that kind of bullshit. Kind of seem like they together. You see OTF, you see 50 niggas with Durk. Now Lil J kind of came home, and ain't really rocking with his old crew. I understand it, he might feel like niggas ain't holding him down or however you feel. I ain't got no fight in that. But what I'm saying is, not to have the crew with you, kinda slows the impact down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, the impact of Lil J is boom, but I think it would have super volcano if he would have fucked with the FBG guys, to be honest with you, because the fans know them as one. The fans miss FBG Duck. The fans miss a lot of that old school vibe. To be able to get a Lil J, all the FBG guys, Wooski, and everybody together, I think that would have been even more epic. And I think Durk kind of liked the fact that he going against these guys separately. Don't get me wrong, WTO look dope. You got Lil J. I believe he got B-Ski the Shooter, which is a dope artist. I think underrated in the drill culture. I seen him get 1 million views on a blog video before a lot of people was getting 1 million views. I interviewed him. I actually did a show called Carlackin episode 2 with B-Ski the Shooter. Seemed like a pretty dope dude. So I think he part of the WTO squad. And don't get me wrong, he ain't no play ass nigga either. You know what I'm saying? But I think WTO is gonna be dope. I think that's a dope movement, but I think it would have been even stronger if you could have mixed in the WTO with the FBG. Now I'm not sure about exactly how they camps feel about each other, because I did see like J-Man going live and say things like Young didn't want him reposting Lil J music. I didn't understand that. I'm not sure if he seen the fake page or if it was true. I wasn't on YouTube at the moment yesterday, so I'm going to go check that out, do my own work on that. I actually got an interview set up with Cash Out. I mean, FBG Cash. Y'all keep saying the name ain't Cash out, but FBG Cash. I told him, man, you been buzzing in the culture. I seen you doing all kind of interviews. Music's doing millions of views, and there's rumors that you signed a rap deal. So, I'm not sure if people know how to interview a lot of people, but as far as when it comes to the face-to-face interviews, FBG is the most viewed person on my YouTube channel. We done interviewed about maybe 3 times. He the first artist on my YouTube channel who interviews surpassed 1 million views. So me and FBG Casting did over 1 million views on YouTube. So I gotta keep bringing them back because it seems like the fans like them. So we're gonna grow on this shit together now because the fans rocking with them. So it is what it is. I gotta show support to who the fans rocking with. So we're gonna bring Cash back. This time I'm gonna drill him though, because I feel like I was a little light on him the last couple of times. Last interview, I was a little tough on him, but it's things in the culture we want to know about. And I felt like we done interviewed a few times, and I felt like I done built a small rapport. I can't say the best rapport. I still got to watch some of this shit now. I'm still watching like this. I don't know now, but I think I done interviewed him enough to finally get to the point where I'm going to say, we got to figure out what's really going on, Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the only truth. Oh, before we get up out of here today, I'm going to be dropping my interview with Queen D. Her name was brought up in that exclusive interview with Lil J. They brought her name up. She was actually involved in that case. It's actually crazy. So she kind of want to speak on this. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel so y'all can see this. But her niece is actually in prison right now off that case with Lil J and Butter. She was lucky enough to not get no time, I guess. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the only truth. Breathe in.